Hello and welcome to another episode of Task CRM Development. Today we should be having a review of a tool, a solution I found on codeplex called Easy Navigation. And it basically allows you to kind of create a metro style start page where you can show any sort of entities you like. This bit of brief sort of description of the actual role of this blogs and videos is that I want to sort of try and cover all things of a CRM developer, not just coding, but other things like problems that we'll experience and tools and even sort of standards that you might want to achieve. But tools are an important factor because if a good CRM tool can save you days, weeks, even months, I wouldn't go as far as years, but you get a good tool and it can make doing some of the trickier things, maybe involve a lot of manual steps, can really speed them up. In fact, on my blog a few weeks ago, I discussed the top CRM 2013 tools. Let's have a quick overview now. I may go into them separately in more detail. The XRM Toolbox by Tangay, that is really good. It's got loads of different stuff in. It is a toolbox. It's got about 20 tools in there now. Loads. The quick view menu is a bit similar to this one we're looking at today actually. Duplicate detection. This adds duplicate detection functionality which has been removed from CRM 2013 due to the autosave. The OData query designer is fantastic. If you're writing OData queries in your JavaScript, then you can do this. You can sort of get the query correct and then bring it back into your code. The trace reader allows you to look at trace files pretty quickly. And Sparkle XRM, I haven't used this yet, but it's kind of a tool to create sort of HTML type controls, I think. I don't know, I'll have to look at that one in more detail. The ribbon workbench is great for sort of making ribbon changes. And at the moment, that's the list we've got, but people are adding new tools all the time. You just gotta kind of keep your eye out for them. And in fact, I will, so maybe I'll tell you the ones you might want to look at. Anyway, so today we're going to go Easy Navigate. So it's on codeplex, which means it's free, which is good. You maybe can even look at the source code, which would be interesting if you want to have a look at that. It's a good way to learn how other people are doing things. Anyway, you can download it free here. So I downloaded it already. So what we're going to do now is install it and have a look. So here's my CRM trial, which I created previously. We'll go into here. Now it's a solution, so we need to go to Settings and then to Solutions. If I had the Easy Navigate, I could go straight there in one click, which is why the tool is useful. We want to import it, and I think I put it in here. There it is. That's the latest one at the moment. So we'll import that. It doesn't take very long. There we go. I had a practice, obviously. It took me a little while to understand going from importing to kind of triggering it to run. There's also a slight heartbeat moment where I couldn't uninstall it, which has kind of frightened me for a bit, but it does make sense once you kind of get the hang of it. So you'll install it and then it'll appear here in your solutions. You double click on it, you go inside here, and then you need to click this install button for it to appear. Now, because I'm a CRM admin, all new security roles are added automatically to my security role as CRM admin. If you're going to put this in a live system, or not like any system where users are not CRM admins, then you'll have to go and add in the security role to allow them to be able to look at or use a particular role. I'm not quite sure which one it is. I think the documentation says add easy navigation security role. So there you go. That's pretty useful. So you'd need to add that to their security role so they could have it. I mean, it does sort of raise a slight question in the fact that I'm not sure how useful it would be in a kind of live situation where users would want to be able to have that kind of functionality. I don't know how it works with the security of like what entities you're allowed to see. Does it naturally trim back the ones you're not allowed to see? I haven't really looked into that, and I haven't added any extra users into the trial yet, so I'm not sure about that. So a kind of question mark. But some of these tools are good for the developers to use. So for you to sort of put into your development environment, as it's a solution that you can add and remove easily, you can have it there, and it just helps you navigate your kind of dev environments easier, not impacting on the code you're delivering to the customer. So once you've installed it and then you do a refresh of your CRM 2013 instance, you'll then see you've got Easy Navigate button appear here. So you can click on that, and it takes you to the view. So now one click, you can go here and you can see all the entities and all the areas. So rather than going one click here, one click there, and taking you a bunch of clicks, you're not sure where they are, and if they're across the side, you've then got to nudge it across with a little arrow. You just got them all here now in a quite nice little colourful metro type style, and it works on the mouse rolling ball, which I like to use. So if I had this, I could just go Easy Navigate, Solutions, and I'm there straight away. And the really good thing about this is that you can go Design Mode, and if there's stuff you don't want to see, you can just get rid of them. Or if you don't want to see, say that I'm not interested in marketing, I'll just get rid of that. And I don't want to see goals or goal metrics, and you can just trim off all the ones that you don't want to see. So you can have a pretty useful tool there. And so once you've done your you've chosen what you want to see and what you don't want to see, then you've just got it. So it's a handy little tool, I think. It doesn't do loads. So I'm just interested to see now if that's my home page. So there you go. So as soon as you load up now, it goes straight to this, which that makes using CRM 2013, if I can get it out, a lot easier. So that's a useful tool for you there. And now I'll just go with you to uninstall it in case you don't want to, actually, because here's what gave me, yes, thank you, what gave me a few heart-beating moments is that because it's a managed solution, I'm happy now, finished with it, I just delete it and get rid of it. So I tried to do that and then got this message and just went, oh! This would be kind of absolutely nightmare scenario if it was a live deployment. So I was a bit concerned here that I'd got something which I couldn't uninstall. But if you need to go into the solution, then uninstall it here, and then it kind of resets the sitemap. So then you refresh, it's still here. Oh, we don't need to click on that, and then you can uninstall it. I think it's resetting whatever it kind of did to make it go straight to easy navigation. I think that's why it tidies up after itself on the way out, I guess. There's a little bit of a heart-stopping moment, but you know, overall it's a nice little tool. It's free, and you know, makes life easier for you. Don't forget also to follow me, follow my blog, follow the HOS Dynamic CRM Development YouTube page. We've got a kind of Google Plus page where you can join the circle, and you hopefully in the future we'll have some discussions. Obviously there's my blog as well. Right, thank you very much.